So basically, there's you know, a lot of things coming out with Myron Gaines Fresh and Fit. And, you know, this this right here is, I mean, damn. A lot of stuff is coming out that is just pretty ugly with Fresh and Fit. I don't know if the Manosphere knew about this. I don't know if they try to keep this under wraps about Myron having this double life. But a lot of things are coming out, out of the closet with the Manosphere. A lot of things possibly done in the dark that's now coming to light. And it's not looking good. Or the Manosphere. Okay? It's not looking good for them at all. Because people are going to lose respect for them. Okay? If they knew that Myron was like this. I'm sorry, but there's no explanation for this. I'm sorry, there's no way you could, explain this, rattle this away, say that, what's wrong with this man lying in the bed with another man like this? There's nothing wrong with that. You can't say that. The Manosphere, is basically for straight men, men who basically come together, talk about the issues and correct them, and to be better versions of themselves. And the thing is like masculinity is being targeted in so many ways. Okay, so many ways masculinity is being targeted and set, basically to be destroyed. And this is, what better way than to have agents, people who are not who they say they are, to destroy the masculinity within the online space. What better way? What better way than to have Trojan horses? That's the thing. What better way to do that? All right, it's because you already have talks about Kevin Samuels, being gay. You already have, men in the Manosphere that are pimps. This puts a black eye on the Manosphere. Okay? Stuff like this makes it hard for them to be taken seriously. Makes it hard for any man to take them seriously. And leaves room for the enemies of the Manosphere, feminists, the alphabet gang, all right, to come at the Manosphere. Simps to come after the Manosphere. Blue pill men to come after the Manosphere. Okay? This is really bad. And once again, this is a black eye and hard for people to respect the Manosphere. Because now those all, it just makes more ammunition to clown them. All right. They already have people like MGTOW Dictionary and others clowning them, saying that they con men and, into buying into these workshops to get women, telling them fake things about game, like game is not real and stuff like that. Okay. My opinion, to me, if a woman likes you, then you have the door in. If not, you don't. But you see, all these accusations, all this right here, and all these, these little facts coming out, big, ugly facts coming out, you give ammunition. Now, I like the manosphere. I really do. Because there's many things tools that help men grow. It's not just about women, talking about women or criticizing women. Okay. It talks about self-improvement and stuff. All right. But the problem with the manosphere, I see, is the problem. Excuse me. The problem is that they don't have any set rules, okay, of conduct. All right. When people are exposed for certain things, like Fresh and Fit. Okay. When they do disrespectful crap, like what they did to Preach and making fun of his wife and his homeland. Okay. Even the bad way of dealing business with one of the people that used to be in the working with Myron and Fresh Prince. Okay. The bad dealings like that alone, that should be a reason to check Fresh and Fit. The way they played Authentic Alpha. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but he had great ideas. Listening to his live stream on why he left Fresh and Fit and what was the breakdown of why things went sour between them. Okay, he wanted to bring in real women. Okay, to have authentic dialogue between men and women, and to see how they could meet at a middle ground. Myron didn't want that. He wanted to put up thoughts and IG models and all these type of women, and you have alcohol, then you're sleeping with these women. So right there, all the things that for men to stop simping, to have self-control, to learn from our mistakes. Myron goes against that, and he does the exact same things that the manosphere tries to correct about themselves, and that is an issue. Okay, everybody makes mistakes. Yes, people are not perfect. Yes, but when you're trying to set an example, you have to cut that crap out. All right. And Authentic Alpha had a great idea, and I'm listening to Authentic Alpha. I'm like, what was going through Myron's mind? When I first listened to MGTOW Dictionary, I stumbled across his material, and then I was finding out stuff about how, the lot of crap about Myron. I was like, these guys are haters, because I really had some issues with MGTOW. I had some issues. There are some content creators of MGTOW I respect, like Sunshine. Sunshine Hoodie? MGTOW Money? I can respect them when they come to finances and talking about serious facts. But other MGTOW, they with bashing marriage and some of them with sex dolls and even red pillars. And this is what I'm talking about. There's no checks and balances. There's no like, okay, we're not putting up with this stuff about you guys sleeping with sex dolls and crap like that. You see, what I'm trying to say is there's no real strong like, all right, this is what we will allow, this is what we will not talk about. I mean, the sex doll thing, I don't agree with it. That is something that makes it makes the manosphere look like a bunch of creeps. And this is what I'm talking about. And I think that, once stuff like this comes out with, as you see here with Myron, he should be, kicked out the manosphere and let the chips fall where they may. Not worrying about like, okay, it's a business. Well, if you don't have a good reputation, how are you going to run a business? It's very hard to get customers when you have a bad reputation. Last time I checked, And this right here is just, this is ugly, man. You can't really come back from this at all. I mean, come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Manosphere is under attack. Masculinity is attacked daily to conform to this. To conform to this. All right? How are you going to be, as men, how are you going to, combat this? How do you combat this if you have this in your backyard? That's what I like to know. That's what I would like to know. Because this is embarrassing. This really is. Women like Cynthia G would have a field day with this. Absolute field day. Crystal swirls. Okay? All these other black manosphere haters, all the feminists would have a field day with this. You already had Kevin Samuels being accused of having another man in his bed and being called gay. And if he said he was gay, I wouldn't be surprised. Doesn't really take away from the information that he's saying about, the issues between black men and black women and how feminism is basically destroying our society. Doesn't take away from that at all. So that's the issue. Where does it go from here? Shout out to Kid Organic, who got this photo. People could probably hate on him, but hey, this is what he presented. Can't be looking a blind eye and crap and be like, well, he's just a hater. I'm sorry, man. Look at this. Myron's already is under fire as it is. He's already under fire as it is. And look what pops up. Like I said, already under attack. Masculinity, straight men. Can't even say what we think on our minds on social media without risking being canceled. And then you got things like this going on. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Later.